Good morning, students. In civics, we have already started chapter 4, understanding laws. We have seen the one story of Sujata, the issue of domestic violence. Now, here is the one question arise. Okay, what do you understand by the term domestic violence, और वाई दिस इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट लॉ? ये जो लॉ है डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस और वुमेन डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस पे, तो लिस्ट द टू राइट्स दैट द न्यू लॉ हेल्प अचीव फॉर वुमेन हु आर सर्वाइवर्स ऑफ वायलेंस. फर्स्ट वी अंडरस्टैंड द टर्म डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस. Domestic violence refers to the injury to or harm or threat of injury or harm caused by an adult male, usually the husband, against his wife. कोई भी प्रकार की इंजरी, हार, ईजा करते हैं, कोई उसको डराना, ये जो भी एडल्ट मेल जो होता है हस्बैंड अपनी वाइफ के तरफ करता है, इसको हम डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस कहते हैं. इंजरी मे बी कॉज्ड बाय फिजिकली बीटिंग अप द वुमेन और बाय इमोशनली अब्यूजिंग हर. इमोशनल अब्यूज ऑफ द वुमन इंक्लूड्स वर्बल, सेक्सुअल एंड इकोनॉमिक अब्यूज. Injury may be caused by physically beating up the woman or by emotionally abusing. Emotional abuse of the woman includes verbal, sexual and economic abuse. एक तो हम फिजिकली बीट करते हैं, जो हस्बैंड होता है वो मार पीट करता है तो उसको हम फिजिकली कहते हैं. बट दूसरा होता है इमोशनली. इमोशनली अब्यूज ऑफ द वुमन इंक्लूड्स वर्बल, सेक्सुअल एंड इकोनॉमिक अब्यूज़. मतलब उसको हम उसकी जो मान हानि, उसके जो इज्जत होती है, दर्जा होता है, वर्बली हम उसको ख़राब कहते हैं, तो वो भी एक डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस इंक्लूड करता है. एंड नाउ नेक्स्ट इज गिव लिस्ट टू राइट्स दैट द न्यू लॉ हेल्प अचीव फॉर वुमेन हु आर सर्वाइवर्स ऑफ वायलेंस. तो हियर द गवर्नमेंट हैज़ make one new law. The new law, Domestic Violence Act 2005, recognizes the right of women to live in a shared household. Women can get a protection order against any further violence. And second right, according to the Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005, sons, daughters and their mothers have an equal share in land and other property. These provision provides economic help to women and prevents domestic violence also. Now two rights given. The two rights. The new law help achieve for women who are survivor of the two violence. The new law help. These are the two rights. First, the new law, Domestic Violence Act 2005. Domestic Violence Act 2005 recognizes the right of women to live in a shared household. Women can get a protection order against any further violence. And second, according to Hindu Succession Act, Amendment Act 2005. This is very important. All of you listen properly. Sons, daughters, and their mothers have an equal share in land and other property. These provision provides economic help to women and prevents domestic violence also. Now here there is one question arise. One process that was used to make more people aware of the need for this law. Why we have to need for this law? Then what is the answer? Now from the story board on the textbook page number 46 and 47 here. Here page number we can list two different ways in which people lobbied parliament. Two ways in which people lobbied parliament. First is debating and another is submission of demand. Here there is one question. Okay, can you list one process that was used to make more people aware of the need for this law? So here the answer is two ways. Here answer is two ways. First is debating, by debating, and second is submission of demand. Submission of demand. Here is another question. Can you list one process that was used to make more people aware of the need for this law? So here is the answer, public discussion. What is the answer? Public discussion. By way of public discussion, people can aware of a need for this law. And for this answer, from the above storyboard, we list two different ways. So which are the two different ways? First is debating, another is submission of demand. It is the answer here. The two ways are debating and submission of demand. And here one process that was used to make more people aware of the need for this law, the public discussion. Here is given one poster. In the following poster, what do you understand by the phrase equal relationships are violence free? Here is the one phrase given, equal relationships are violence free. So what do you understand this term gives? The equal relationship. Here is the यहाँ इसका मतलब है बराबरी से, हिंसा से मुक्त. बराबरी रिश्ते होंगे अगर हमारे रिश्ते जो बोलते हैं हस्बैंड वाइफ, तो उसके हिंसा से मुक्त फ्रेज का टर्म है. एंड ऑफन वुमेन हु फेस वायलेंस और आर अब्यूज्ड आर सीन एज विक्टिम्स. उसको गुनाह की नज़र से देखा जाता है जो वुमेन पर वायलेंस होता है, हिंसा होती है. बट वुमेन स्ट्रगल इन सेवरल डिफरेंट वेज टू सर्वाइव दिस situation. Therefore, it is more accurate to refer to them as the survivors rather than as victims. Now, equal relationships. The term equal relationships means both husband and wife enjoy equal rights in the family. Both husband and wife enjoy the equal rights in the family. Neither of them should suppress the other. Each relationships are always violence free because both husband and wife care for one another. As the above example shows, the role of the citizens is crucial in helping Parliament frame different concerns that people might have into laws, from establishing the need for a new law to its being passed. At every stage of the process, the voice of the citizen is a crucial element. This voice can be heard through TV reports, newspaper editors, newspaper editorials, radio broadcast, local meetings. All of which help in making the work that Parliament does more accessible and transparent to the people. Now next topic is unpopular. जो पॉपुलर नहीं होते हैं, जो लॉज हम जानते भी नहीं है इवन, एंड कंट्रोवर्शियल लॉज. तो अनपॉपुलर एंड कंट्रोवर्शियल लॉज. नाउ देयर इज वन सिचुएशन वेयर द पार्लियामेंट पासिस लॉज दैट टर्न आउट टू बी वेरी अनपॉपुलर. पार्लियामेंट ने वन लॉज पास कर दिया है, बट दिस लॉज वॉज वेरी out to be a very unpopular. Sometimes a law can be constitutionally valid. कभी कभी क्या होता है, वन लॉ पास हो जाता है पार्लियामेंट में लॉ एंड इट इज अ वेरी sometimes a law can be constitutionally valid. Sometimes it so happens that laws passed by the Parliament turn out to be unpopular. Sometimes a law can be constitutionally valid and hence legal, but it can continue to be unacceptable to the people. कभी कभी क्या होता है, पार्लियामेंट मेक लॉज, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन also pass it and it become a law, it valid and hence it is legal, but it can continue to be unacceptable to people वो लोग को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते, बिकॉज दे फील दैट द इंटेंशन बिहाइंड इट इज अनफेयर एंड हार्मफुल. बिकॉज मेन रीज़न What is the main reason why it become unpopular or unacceptable and controversial? Because people feel that the intention behind it is unfair and harmful. In such a situation, people might civilize this law by holding meeting, etc. Hence, people might criticize this law. इसकी वजह से people में criticize, इसके बारे में वो अच्छा नहीं कहते this law, and hold public meetings, write about it in newspapers, report to TV news channels, etc. In a democracy like ours, citizens can express their unwillingness to accept repressive laws framed by the parliament. When a large number of people begin to feel that a wrong law has been passed, then the parliament has to change it. कभी कभी क्या होता है, large number of people begin to feel that wrong law has been passed. Wrong law has been passed. Then there is a pressure on the parliament to change this. Parliament पे pressure हो जाता है कि उसको change करना. Parliament has a pressure to change it. Now here is one example. We can clear it through the example. We can make it very clear through the example. Various municipal laws on the use of space within the municipal limits often make hawking and street vending illegal. Municipal laws make law है municipal के on the use of space within the municipal limits, municipal limit के अंदर जो भी जो space है, जगह है, मेक हॉकिंग एंड स्ट्रीट वेंडिंग इलीगल. तो जो हॉकर्स होते हैं, जो गली में घूमने वाले फेरिए, डोर टू डोर जाने वाले स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स, वो स्पेस म्यूनसिपल लिमिट्स के अंदर आती है. वो स्पेस पे अगर वो अपने जॉब करते हैं, अपना मतलब फेरी करते हैं, और वो इलीगल कहा जाता है, वो उसको हम इलीगल कहते हैं. तो ये लो म्यूनसिपल लॉ से. But no one will dispute the necessary for some rules to keep the public space open so that people can walk on the pavement easily. However, one also cannot deny that hawkers and vendors provide essential services cheaply and efficiently to the millions living in a large city. This is their means of livelihood. Hence, if the law favors one group and disregards the other, it will be controversial and lead to conflict. People who think that the law is not fair can approach the court to decide on the issue. The court has the power to modify or cancel the laws if it finds that they don't adhere to the constitution. In a democratic country like India, people have full right to protest against unjust laws. In a democratic country like India, people have full right. People have full right to protest against unjust laws. Read the newspapers, watch news on TV for a week and find out if there are any unpopular laws that people in India or around the world are currently protesting. List the three forms of protest that you see in the above photos. Now here is one, they have given one three forms of protest that you see in the above photos, 1, 2 and 3. And what here first is a hunger strike, hunger strike. देन धरना, हम बोलते हैं धरना, यहाँ जो प्रोटेस्ट करा है, सामना करा है लॉस के सामने, तो हम बोलते हैं धरना, DHARN, धरना. और थर्ड वन जो है वो रैली, ये है रैली. तो लिस्ट द थ्री फॉर्म्स ऑफ प्रोटेस्ट दैट यू सी इन द अबव फोटोज. रैली, RALLY, रैली, धरना एंड हंगर स्ट्राइक. Now here we need to remember that our role as citizens does not end with electing our representatives. Rather, it is then that we begin to use newspapers and the media to carefully chart the work that is being done by our MPs and criticize their actions when we feel it is required. Thus, what we should bear in mind is that it is the extent, involvement and enthusiasm of the people that help Parliament perform its representative functions properly. Thank you very much.